Welcome back here at Ice Series. It's time for Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is always that game that brings out the masses. Sadly, this time, slightly smaller than usual. However, tonight has been made possible by Aquatuning, who has dropped 1,000 pounds on this event. And now we've finally gotten to this final where it all comes together. Put your hands together for Revenant War! And they will be meeting none other than Pirate Radio. Always good to see some crowd favorites out there. Let's get into this game. Vanilla TV, take it over.
Thanks so much, A-Spec, for handing it over to us. My name is Pledge, and with me is Byte here for Vanilla TV at Multiplace i48 here in Telford, United Kingdom. Thanks so much for joining for this grand final between the #1 and the #2 seeded, exactly like the tournament was trying to do it, Byte.
Yeah, no, indeed, and good afternoon to everyone. Yeah, these were the two expected teams, although obviously Reverend War's team, as we'll call it, had a very close shave against Team Colon Men, just winning out in a best of 3 maps. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they cope with Cadus's ever so
well,
spam and
we were speaking about this earlier, didn't we, Byte? It's very clear that the Pirate Radio team in blue for you guys on the right side of the stage, they have one massive carry. It's probably the easiest way to describe it. Cadus himself, he's playing Demoman at the highest level as you can possibly be, regarded as one of the best Demoman in the world. And well, there's a lot of people actually playing off glass or anything like that. Cadus is not, and he's the hyper carry of the team. Taking him down is going to be massively important towards War's team.
Yeah, no, and obviously they've been sitting on stage for quite a while now, so obviously they should be warmed up here, Pledge, I'm hoping. Big shout out once again to Aquatuning for sponsoring this tournament. Big ups to them, really. Chucking in £1,000 and a load of goodies as well, hopefully. We've seen that later. Yeah, I think they're good to go. I'm not sure. I'm just looking at these screens to see if they are ready.
It looks like they were readying up and unreadying up and everything like that. As always in Team Fortress 2, there's always a little bit of shenanigans going on. That's
I'll let them know.
That's kind of what I like, isn't it, Byte? Like, it's just a little bit of a low-back game, unless we're in the Summerlands, obviously. This is Springland, well, Spring, Winterland, should I maybe call it. as this weekend has been a little bit crazy outside, but it looks like both of these teams are pretty much ready to rock and roll. Just to remember you guys, it is Pirate Radio going up against a team called Reservoir and his Disciples, and both teams have just readied up, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you so much for joining us here at the i48 Grand Final, sponsored by Aquatuning here in Telford, United Kingdom. In the blue, we have Pirate Radio, the #1 seeded team, going up against the #2 seeded team, Reservoir and his Disciples. First middle going live here, Byte.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Cadis's point of view here at the moment. He's playing quite passive at the moment. Greg actually goes down from Sonic's there. Sonic's showing how it's done in Twisted Play, so to speak. They are 2 players down here at the moment. Ramon taking down Ben's Crazy as well. But they are going to get this point for free without having to lose anyone else, I think. Yep, and Commander X, a.k.a. Superstar, he's put his name as, but Commander X is what we're refraining him as, has just died there along with Stark as well. And War doing a really good job there with the aggression. There's already 2 scouts onto the Spiral along with the Downman with Pain Train.
Not really. To be fair, I'm looking at this a little bit, and what I can see is that I can see the aggression coming out from the War's team here. The red team slowly moving on, slowly pressuring on. They got this full Uber advantage, and Commander X not even close to having it. Heavy and Pyros being happened as much as possible. The pressure's coming in. Ramon goes down, Greg goes down. It's already 2. 1 now gets taken down in favor of Sonny. Kate is still not being pressured. Now gets pressured. The Devilman gets taken down.
All up to
and surely, yes, ladies and gentlemen.
To War's team there, and they've actually got a very quick round there with only 1 minute and 30 seconds gone off the clock. And I believe we've actually got the sound now. It's all good.
One of the things to notice, Bytes, about this is that, I said this before, #1 and #2 against each other, but the fact is, they have not met yet this tournament. They have dodged each other in the upper bracket finals, consolation finals they didn't meet, now they meet, grand finals, 1 best of 3, both teams need to bring their A game.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Ben's Crazy. Obviously, he's playing without sound at the moment with just some inspirational music, so let's see what he does here. He goes on, tries to take down the soldier, he gets taken down and does a lot of damage though, so it's 4 versus 4, actually 4 versus 3 at the moment in favor of War's team here, but it's 3 versus 3. Ramon taking down Kane as well. Cadis is going to be shut down surely. He does get taken down, and it's just a scout on the point. What is he doing against the scout demo? Can he take them all on? Don't think he can. Ramon, what are you doing? And he does actually get decimated there, and now Commander X has to drop out all on his own.
2 middles in a row, actually, going into favor of War's team. And let me give you a rundown of what Pirate Radio did before this. 5-0, 5-0, 3-0, 6-1, 5-0. That's how they got to the finals, Byte. Haven't lost a single game. Lost 1 cap throughout the entire tournament. And they already lost the exact same amount here during the finals. And losing the 2nd middle in a row? I'm actually already pleasantly surprised by how War's team is actually doing here.
Yeah, no, they are containing Cadis. That is the thing. Cadis is the key here. If they contain him, they can actually win. And they've actually forced the Uber pretty early. Commander X is multi-Ubering quite a lot here. It all depends here. Up to War. What can he do? Can the medic drop out? War does manage to jump away, but Ali does not, obviously, because he went through Resup. Sonic goes down as well, so now they're in trouble here. War gets air-shotted there by Woody. Great air-shot by Woody there. Gubbins takes down Greg. Can Gubbins? I'm just going to take a look where Gubbins is.
Kane's got spot. Kane's going to try and go for the medic there. He gets taken down, sadly.
Yep.
And Gubbins was all the way back. Ben's crazy.
He can get a pick here, crucial pick.
He is crazy, Byte. If you take a look over here, like he's going to try and do something
here
as he comes in.
Here comes the
he's going for the medic.
Can they do anything? Unfortunately, they can't at the moment. Cadis, it's all up to Cadis. The medic does go down though. Gubbins does get the medic. Gubbins going absolutely huge, and Cadis unable to stop that rush there between Gubbins and Ben's Crazy there. Guess that music's working.
Well played, actually, there with Ben's Crazy. Together with Gubbins getting the picks down, and War's team in the red here. Definitely going to try and get the picks down. They're going to go for this middle. This should be a free one, but Stark and Woody have been known as fantastic soldiers.
They are going for a back cap. They're all going to jump in for this pledge.
I doubt that back cap is actually going to happen. They're going to try and block, but they're not going to be in time. Stark jumps back. Not going to manage to block off that middle point, and War's team putting it back.
That's beautiful. Sonic's taking down Cadis. You see that? Cadis is just being completely pushed back here and shut down, and this could be another round to War's team at the moment. They are feeling at the moment with the momentum. They've got it, and they've also got a full Ubercharge advantage as well. They're going through the bottom right, should I say, and they've already actually Ubered, so it's going to be to no avail here. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to need to get some damage out here. They can't just go for the point, and War has already put some stickies onto the point there, but Cadis is still alive. Cadis is the key here, but it's not going to be enough.
Yes.
And it's 2-0 already with only 4 minutes and 30 seconds gone off the clock.
So that means that in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, they've lost more than in about an hour and a half of games throughout the entire tournament, Byte. That is well played to War's team, getting that quick 2-0 lead, especially considering that one of them actually does not have sound, and that's always good to know.
Indeed.
Well well played to them so far. 2 middle. No, actually, they lost that last middle just barely out. It was quite close. No, I actually think they picked that one up. So 2 middles in a row so far. Are they going to be able to make that 3? It's the key to victory, Bite.
Cadus gets the first pick, Gubbins goes down, Southbend's crazy, and Gubbins down, but Sonics takes down Cadus. That is an important pick. Sonics does go down here. With Cadus down, would you reckon they'll push here so aggressively? I don't think so.
I doubt it. Like, if Cadus was up, they would have probably already been on last. We've seen this multiple times. But without Cadus, capping Spire takes a longer time.
Ramon goes down.
Ramon going down. Greg, it's going to be absolutely crucial that Greg stays alive. He is the main man behind the capping power. They're going to try, though. Cadus only now probably going to join the fray. Does use that last sticky to come here into middle. And it looks like right now, War and the rest of his team, the Disciples, might be pushing on here. Both Uber charges get exchanged around that Spire area. Gubbins is on top of it. A Soldier's on top of it. The Uber's a little bit spread, but Woody gives up first blood.
Yeah, indeed. Woody does get taken down, and that was actually very, very well played by War. They're getting a great grenade onto Cadus, forcing the Uber to be popped there to save Cadus' life, and Ali had so much time, but that soldier is very, very weak. Kane needs to be very careful, so is Sonic. Someone needs to go to second reset to buy some time for the medic here at the moment. They're doing a very good spam, but in comes Soldier from behind. He's going for the Demo Man. Oh, Ben's crazy. He tried to go for the Demo Man, but it didn't work out here. Greg does go down, so does Sonics. It's all fallen to pieces here because Ali's gone down as well.
Yep, Ellie has gone down. So massive Uber advantage here for Commander X and the rest of the Pirate Radio team. As you guys can see on the screen, Kate is looking focused as ever, calling to his team. He's the main caller. He's the guy with the knowledge, the guy with the skills. He is going to have to lead his team forward. And as you can see, Commander X glued to him on the screen so far. As his soldiers there, probably going to maybe spam a little bit from right side. I would not be surprised that they decide to go up top here. And really, I'm a little bit confused. The case, there he comes. Okay, finally he's going to join the fray. And there's a very solid advantage here. The Pyro's going to have to provide absolutely invaluable.
Oh, look at the Pyro. He's doing it. Oh, well played by Sonics, buying so much time. And Ramon goes down here at the moment, so they can and they should be able to hold this. It's all about the DM now. And they've actually supported each other very, very well. But Cadus could be going for the last point here. They need to be very, very careful. Ali's going for the slice, but he gets shut down by Greg. It's all up to Cadus. Cadus gets there. And that is well played. Oh, I think that was all Cadus there towards the end.
That was pretty
really.
much all Cadus. They left him alone completely. His entire team performed a distraction. He came up from that top right-hand side, got the picks, I think 3 or 4 in total at the very end, and the score a little bit more nice for Pirate Radio here. 1-2 is going to be the scoreline. The middle that they won the round, so they're going to be looking to take this middle. Cadus a lot faster there than the Reverend War. Gets 2 free stickies onto him, and Pirate Radio is going to look to be very aggressive here, Bite.
Sonic goes down, tries to go for Cadus, tries to contain him, and they know Cadus is the key. But Ramon goes down, but they've lost 3 players to try and get Cadus. Woody is actually very, very weak, but no one takes him out. And yeah, that's Cadus is sensing the fact that he is the key, and he's playing a bit more passive than normal. And he's asking for the heals. He's trying to go forward, literally asking for medic all the time here. He does have the pain chain, remember, with stickies as well. It's so difficult to stop this, but they are going to try and stop this. And it's all up to that soldier here. And Cadus, we're still looking here at a point of view of Cadus just to see, and they haven't actually popped yet.
I don't think Ali's going to be out in time here, Bite. Look at that. The stickies are going to juggle him. He's going to have to walk the other way around. Ali's completely stuck there. Does get shut down, and it's a medic down for Team Red. War is going to try his best. Is he not going to hit the pipe? And the kills from Cadus and Stark are coming out bit by bit by bit. And
but they haven't actually capped.
Yeah, Ben Crazy actually blocked that one off. Is the fall damage going to kill the soldier? No, it is not. Stark barely going to be able to survive out of that one. There's a player on last, and the score has been equalized out as Pirate Radio, with a rough start, is going to be able to now finally equalize the score. And we have 2-all, and we have a game in our hands.
Just going to, again, look point of view of Cadus, see if he gets there earlier than War. He did get a sticky advantage, so to speak, onto War at the start. He is going to be late here, so he's probably going to play Balcony, which is what happens now. And they look over middle at the moment. They're going towards Valley here, it seems like Pirate Radio, and they're just chucking stickies in. Stark already takes down Sonic. Sonic needs to listen to the advice given before, which is stay alive, and that is not what's happening at the moment. And Ben's Crazy goes down along with Ali and Gubbins. Seems like their initial rush of adrenaline has been completely nullified, and Commander X does not go down here, and Kane does go down.
Kane trying as much as he can to do. War actually does get taken down, so that's War takes down Cadus in the process as well, so it's going to slow down the push a little bit, but nothing drastic, to be fair. There's going to be a blue Bane train basically rocking onto this last here in just a matter of seconds as the Ubercharge is ready, and only Gubbins really stands in between victory and defeat.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a look at Gubbins if I can find him. He is in the usual sniper spot, as it's so to say, trying to not give too much away, obviously, because everyone can hear us.
He looked at it. Obviously, he did not manage to get the shot in. Here he comes. Oh my God, he gets him.
It. Gubbins going huge.
It's the difference between victory and defeat. And as you can see, guys, the blue team is pushing in. This is the correct decision. Lose your medic. Go and get the other one. That is what you want to do. And here comes the push. 5 versus 6. Medic versus no rebound. Gubbins gets the double on that pyro. Come on, getting the
Cadis is still alive. Where is Cadis? Cadis is in. He's creating havoc. He's going to kill all of them. Oh, he's actually killed all of them.
Got 3. There's no spawns. There's no spawns. Nothing of the sort. Triple kill by Cadis, cleaning that up all by himself. And as he has already proven earlier, and he's going to prove right now, Cadis is the man to beat here by Team Red.
Yeah, that was just, as soon as they leave him, that's it. It's like a bulldog
alone,
on a leash.
No
As soon as you cut it, it's all over. And let's see if Sonics can actually stay alive here for, at least for 5 seconds, because they're always 6 versus 5 at the moment on middle. Let's take a look now onto middle now. That soldier's been completely denied. The other soldier jumps in and Sonic goes down, but it seems like it's 4 versus 4 at the moment. Cadis is worse off at the moment, getting healed, but he is over this point, and now the territory advantage has gone, and Cadis again gets a sticky and a grenade. Another kill. It's 2 kills there on the dot, and again Cadis is not being contained, and he goes for the medic.
This is standard Cadis, isn't it? He always does this. Jumps around that choke area very aggressively. We saw BFF do that throughout the regular ETF2L season, where Europe's Team Fortress 2 basically plays the house. Let's see, can they do it? Superstar. Great dodging coming out from the medic there.
Yeah, he didn't actually pop that. That was balls of steel by Commander X. So, but then again, they don't lose anything here, Wars team. They don't lose anything at all because they will spawn in time as they push. So there is no harm in it. And the Soldier's trying to force it, but he does not force it. And that is a bad pick, or bad loss, should I say, to Wars team, because he won't spawn in time when they push with this Uber, or maybe they will, depends on the Scouts in main, but he's going to get... What is Ramon doing? That should have just waited for his team. But it is Uber versus Uber without a Scout at the moment. That Scout is toast as well. That's both Scouts down at the moment. Cadis is in again. Are they going to be able to contain him? That is the question. He's being healed, so that means he won't go all out here, and he will drop out. Stark does go down as well. They are still 2 down here. And
I'm not surprised by Greg's pickup here, by the way, Bytes. As you can see, he's probably going to walk around this choke area in a matter of seconds. The push out, I doubt the push out's going to happen. They're going to pressure a little bit. But look at Woody here. He's sitting around that trash area. He's going to try to make a play. Here he goes. He goes for Ali. Is he going to be able to pick him up? And that is a great shot coming out from the soldier, as Woody manages to pick up Ali. Exactly what Aroma does.
On last, but then Crazy does hold his nerve. And they're only 3 up with Gubbins only on 1 HP, but he goes to second resup.
Star picking up a double. Great play so far by Star getting a double. Woody getting a single on the medic.
They're all main at the moment.
Trying to hold this.
Needs some help. He does take down the medic. That's actually very, very well played. And there is a soldier on the point trying to get some slices, but Stark is going to get the point here, and it's 4-2, and they are running away with it at the moment here, Bled.
2-0 up in favor of Wars team, and in a matter of like 5, 6, 7 minutes, suddenly 4 caps down the other way. That is great play coming out from Pirate Radio so far. And Cadis, 4 dominations in those 9 minutes, picking up every single kill and barely dying in the process.
Indeed, I think, again, I can't state it more than enough, they need to contain this man, otherwise he is going to wreak havoc, and at the moment he's already done that with the past 4 rounds. And Gubbins and Ward go down instantly. It looks like they've been dejected here, and Greg just finding his aim here. Very well taking down Kane as well. And it's all up to Ben's Crazy, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much. No.
Oh my God, I don't know if you caught that, but Cade is actually jumping right behind, getting the pain train, even ranking up on the pain train as he kills down Ali from the side.
Sonic's trying to force. Oh, doesn't get any.
It's not going to work, is it?
Nope.
Let's see here now. Spire probably going to get picked up for free. Ali obviously has gone down to that pain train at Cadis. And they're going to slowly move on here. Talking about trains, obviously the blue team at the moment very clearly ahead. Has the momentum, and they have everything.
Oh, there is a soldier on War. No one's been watching him. War is kind of weak here. Scout's going to go for War here, surely. But no, he doesn't manage to get him, and War does stay alive here. So they are 2 down here, but with an Uber advantage. So what can they do here? The focus fire needs to be good, but there is a Heavy, and the Heavy's going to be focused here, and he gets taken down straight away. But the Scout and Pyro are focusing here so much, but they need to be careful.
There's 300 HP of heavy bolt that came in there. That prevented him from capping that at that moment in time. Ali does have a slight advantage, but there's a position disadvantage here.
Been blocked.
Commander X barely alive, but Cadis jumps on it, stickies it off. He's going to be able to cap that one off, and it's 5-2 already as Pirate Radio switching it up after being 2-0 down 5 rounds in a row, middles in a row, and Cadis now on 5 dominations. Can he get that 6th in the grand final here? of i48, sponsored by Aquatuning here, the Team Fortress 2 tournament over at Telford, United Kingdom, with Vanilla TV casting this here. The grand finals coming out. Both teams equal Ubers. Everything is sorted. Can the Wars team actually solve this?
Wall gets a nice grenade. That's 2 down already, 3 down already for Pirate Radio. They need to be careful. They're 4 down, including Commander X as well. That soldier goes down. It's all up to Cadus. Where is Cadus? He's going to try and find him. He is already backed off, saying, you know, if I was going to say he's going to jump to the spiral and put those special sticky traps he always puts on the little bit of the ledge of the spiral, but he knows that it's lost and he might just die there, so he's given up second and just stickied up last, which is probably the correct thing to do. And Ali now, let's take a look at Ali. He has a full Uber charge advantage and he knows it, and they need to start pushing really now.
Let's take a look at this. They have a massive advantage, Bite, so they should be here reasonably quickly. They have the time to do whatever they want. Greg is going to be the guy to watch, and we've seen this about 100 times. Greg on Pyro, Ramon on Heavy Bite. We've seen this so often on Gully Wash before, everything like that. They love doing this.
Here we go now. Are they going to be able to be focus fire here? Greg comes in now. The Pyro needs to go down. He's not going down here at the moment. Greg doing a great job there with the Pyro, but they get Ramon down, and Greg does go down here as well. And War's still pushing in, so War's got the height advantage here. He's going to wreak havoc against... Can he get a grenade on? Oh, he gets one grenade.
He needs the hit. He needs the hit. He misses absolutely everything. Ali gets one slice. Now going for the point. Is not going to be able to land a second there.
Dear.
And Sonic's last player alive. Where is he? Well, there's a lot of people pretty much everywhere. As Gubbins is going to do exactly what he needs to do. 2 scouts, outside. Demo, and Soldier only up. Sonics is making his way around. They might be able to pressure onto this fire. Here he comes. Yeah, the shot comes in.
Beautiful
Great
shot by Gubbins there, a
Gubbins.
sniper. No chance for Ramon, and there was a scout behind it, I don't know if you saw that as well.
Yeah, I saw that, and we'll have to wait and see now. What is Red Team going to be able to do? They have about
quite a
10-second. Yeah, they have about a 10-second window in which they can do stuff, which might be very, very exciting. But it really depends on how this is going to work out. They're going to walk their way onto top lobby. Let's see if Gubbins is going to be able to do something here. He walks through that main area. He's not going to be able to do a lot just yet. He looks. Is he going to be able to find it? Oh, barely misses the shot
headshot
there.
So now they know that they have a sniper.
Here we go, Bite. Here we go.
Yep, what can they do? And nothing's got there. Unfortunately, War has been separated, but they do lose Ramon and Woody. They need to get one more here. The soldier needs to be a hero. And Gubbins takes down the medic as well, so they actually have a player up here. What can this soldier do? It's all up to Ben's Crazy. And Greg and Stark are in trouble. There's no way Greg can hold that anymore.
They got it. There's
They've
no
surely
way.
Got that. Yeah, they have got it.
There we
And
go.
it's 5-3 with 13 minutes remaining under the clock there. It's going to be very, very interesting. And Ali obviously switching there. A great call there for him, and obviously he's still saying it.
Yeah, they figured, to be fair, if it works once, it might work twice. So
Maybe,
let's see how that's going to work out. Finally, a round being picked up after being 2-0 up, and then 5 rounds in a row going to Pirate Radio. Finally, they managed to catch a break. And if you think about it, 12.5 minutes to have a 2-cap deficit. It's not too much. And look at that, capping the first, at least getting the first frag here on middle.
Oh, that's 2 players down already, Pledge. They're in trouble unless Greg and Cadus can get some picks here. The grenades don't actually do anything for Cadus. Cadus has dropped out already. Greg's too weak. Greg is underneath. He is going to get picked. Surely no one's picked him up. Oh, he's so weak. But Ben's Crazy says, you know what, mate? I know we were in twisted play, but I'm still going to have to kill you.
Here we go. Bite War actually immediately jumps in, gets the pick onto Commander X. 2 deadly stickies jumping towards that spire. Yeah, he was so fast, you missed it. That's basically what happened.
That's how fast he was, huh?
Look at
so many stickies here at Choke.
Mr. Cadus Bite on your screen, you cannot see him, but here he comes.
Oh,
He's going to try.
For the crit screen because they know they popped it. And he does get the soldier. Surely that soldier is going to crater. Surely Stark, yeah, he does crater with the crits. And this point is going to be theirs because they have no players to stop this point. And well played to War, may I say, for getting that medic there. He didn't have it, like you said, but he went completely aggressive.
Yeah.
So War showing that he can carry his team as well.
Pleasantly surprised, to be fair, that Ali actually stayed alive with that crit streak. I don't know if that will bite them in the ass at some point. Like, that is the thing, because right now they have the crit streak, they have the advantage to work with. But in what way is that going to backfire? Because Pirate Radio knows exactly what they're on about.
I think the best thing that they can do, War's team that is go in a different angle and approach towards last.
We saw BFF do this against Broder. What we saw happening in the ETF2L playoff, we saw that Cadus actually went top right and got 3 picks with the crits. They're not going to try that though. They're going to try and get the free pick on the heavy. They do. Lose something in the process. Get
down.
2 bricks by.
Pyro's in. The Pyro's go down. Pyro's doing a great job, but he gets a crit sticky, and then the manage to take this. It's all up to Cadus. What is Cadus going to be able to do? Nothing. And it's 5-4 with just under 11 minutes under the clock here. This is going to be a very high score game at the moment. It's already 5-4 with still 10 minutes remaining on the clock.
And while the consolation final took us forever to get a couple of caps down, 20 minutes and about 10 rounds or so, if this is going to be a quick round. That is really, really, really quick, and this game could be one of the highest scores I've ever seen. If this goes on, it could be 8-8 on Badlands side.
8-8, oh my god. I've never seen that in my life so far. But let's take a look now. The soldier already jumps in, tries to make his mark, but he gets taken down. Woody getting frustrated. I think they're really aggressive here, Pirate Radio, but they're just getting shut down because they were too aggressive going in one by one. What can that scout do? That scout surely get taken out. He does get taken out, and it's just Cadus and Commander X. Cadus does manage to get out, so...
Have a look at War. The crit screen still ready to
Yeah,
go.
he won't get there in time, but Sonic does chase.
They're not going to get there in time, but they might have a peek here as Commander X and Cadus already ran all the way back, and knowing Cadus, he's either going to drop all the way back or going from the right side. Yeah, he does go from the right side with a scout, and they're like, we got this Uber charge. We're not going to give this one up for free.
He's going to try and block this. They've bit surely that's
Here comes the crit stick. Oh, he almost connects there.
Now they're in trouble, though. Now they're in trouble because Ali goes down here, and so does Kane here. That's very well played by Cadus, switching the approach here to deal with the crits not being, sort of not affecting them. And now this middle should be theirs unless Woody actually does go down. If they get one more pick here, then they can hold middle.
Gubbins is sitting behind as well. I don't know if they've spotted that.
Take a look. Oh, yep, Greg is on there.
Two of them as well. Two of them are on the spire at the moment. Now it has to be
They
called.
are, yes,
Greg
they are.
goes
Greg goes down. They're in trouble here. It's all up to Cadus, but Cadus should surely get meat-shotted. There's nothing he can do at the moment. He's too weak. And it's a soldier in, and they will get shut down.
Oh.
So they all have to drop back for that to solve. And there is something still capping this, and it's a skill.
Oh my
He's going to
God,
get it.
Sonics.
Oh, unlucky Sonics.
That was code red there for Pirate Radio. They heard the call from Greg. He got meat shotted onto that spire. Look at Kane coming in, getting the pick onto Ramon as well. Cadus jumping around there, trying to paint
Trying to go for the medic. Oh, but the soldiers go for the point instead. Oh, some miscommunication there, obviously, between Kane and Ben's Crazy, because if they went for the medic, he would have gone down here. But now they are at a disadvantage because Ali has no one to heal, and Commander X has actually been healing everyone. The scouts aren't going to be able to get behind here, and this point will go to Pirate Radio. There is a scout underneath. No one's actually seen him. This is very,
let's have a look at that.
Oh,
Maybe
he's been spotted now. He's been spotted. He's in trouble.
Every
And he
team
does
with a
manage
little
to
bit
get
of
out.
sense by checks that nowadays. It's just happened about 4 years ago. I think that would have worked, but nowadays people are too clever for that. As the Uber almost ready to rock and roll here. There's a slight advantage they can work with, and let's see, can Gubbins do exactly what he needs to do from his team, or are they going to push Resub? Yes, Resub is the way to go. Here he comes.
Oh,
he misses the shot.
misses the shot, and he
opportunity.
Ubers though. He Ubers, he forces the Uber. And we're just going to switch, but Stark goes down, so does Gubbins though. So they are 2 players down here, but they still have the Uber. And Woody goes down here. They need to kill one more player here to make it effective. And Kane gets that crucial pick. There is a scout on the point, and it's been called. War needs some help.
War, come on,
War
dude,
needs some help.
you got to take down Greg there. He's hopping around that spire.
He gets away.
Greg is so experienced, man. He can hop around that spire all day long. If there's anyone who knows how to play scout, it's that guy. And here we go. Pirate Radio actually surprisingly aggressive. That soldier is going to give his life for Cadus to jump in, and he does as he comes in. Is he going to be able to get the picks down? Cadus quite weak here, about 60 or so HP. Going to try and jump out of that one, and Pirate Radio seems to defend successfully, mainly because Greg is still alive and being a nuisance to everything that is red.
Greg is being an absolute pain here for War's team because he's capping and then dropping out, capping and dropping out, making it a real paranoid effect. But Woody goes down here, and so does Commander X there to a sticky trap set up by War. So Greg is still behind capping, but he is going to get shut down surely by another scout. 2 soldiers are on him. It's not actually Greg, it's actually Ramon. Now Greg takes down Sonics as well. Greg is on fire here, buying his team so much time in terms of pushing onto middle because they can't, because it's half capped.
Cadus coming behind as well. Cadus and Greg tag teaming that from the bottom, coming in, and oh my God! The Cadus pipes connecting as much as possible. He does get taken now by the War pipes, but Greg is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. And let's see, Kane, he's going to be the guy to watch at this moment in time. He needs to try and make a move. Here he goes, and he decides to back off. That's an anti-climax, as we can see.
That soldier's in no man land. What is Woody doing there? He gets shut down, and that soldier needs to be careful. He's going to be shut down as well. Ooh, that was very close. You know what? The Uber advantage isn't as much as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I figured there was like a massive thing going on here, but apparently it is not, as right now we have about 6 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. This game is a lot closer than you anticipated beforehand, and with 6 minutes, obviously anything can still happen. 5-4 is the scoreline in favor of Pirate Radio, the massive favorites going into this one. But either they're not playing perfect, or really, Reverend War has his disciples exactly where he's supposed to have them.
Obviously, they're being a bit cautious now, standing on so much because they don't quite have it. And obviously, if they push choke now, they will go down. But Ali can say now to his men, lads, we've got it, let's go forward. But no, they're actually going trash instead. So they're just quite passive at the moment. And Ramon does go down, and there is a backup going on. But Sonic does get taken down by Woody. There's another back cap on, so now they're going to have to drop back, and Cadus had to drop back there, but Greg takes him down, so that's 2 down here for... but War takes down Cadus, and Uber's exchange here, so there's no Cadus this time. War is saying, stay in, help me, but there is a backup going on, so War, you need to be careful here. Ben's Crazy goes down.
I'm not sure if the spawners are going to be in time there on that backup. They might be banking on it, but now they're retreating, and yes, the defense is coming out as War's going to try and do that all by himself. And again, it's Greg. Again, it's him being a nuisance there to the enemy team as War barely gets out of that one.
War goes down, Woody cleaning up. Can he get a third pick?
Look at that.
Surely Ali's going down. Ali goes down as well, but while this is happening, one of the scouts are capping. And this could be detrimental with it being already a round in favor of Pirate Radio. There's not much time left on the clock here. Just going to take a look onto last. Cadus takes down Ben's Crazy. Gubbins goes down as well. It's not looking good here at all. Scout onto last. He hasn't seen him. He's got no armor. And it's 6-4 in favor of Pirate Radio.
That was one heck of a backup round by. We saw backups over and over again. Greg on one side, and then on the other side, Sonics and Gubbins tried to do the exact same thing over and over again. Barely not managed to work out for either team, and a regular cap ends up closing the deal 6-4 with 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Time is starting to tick.
Indeed, I'm just looking now. It's balcony apiece here. So it's all about whoever does the most damage, I suppose. And Gubbins already goes down to Woody. So they're in trouble here. And they're all aggressive all over this point. Sonic goes down as well. So that's both scouts down. Ben's Crazy goes down as well. It does look like it's looking conclusive here at this current moment in time. Although Commander X and Ramon were very, very weak. And they're going to have to try and hold this second, I think.
Yeah, they're going to have to try and hold as best they possibly can. They do have that medic alive, and Ben's Crazy only spawning in 3 seconds. So essentially, yeah, it is a 6 versus 5, but technically it might be a 6 versus 6. They're going to fight for this fight. The Uber gets forced off first, though. That is a good job by Pirate Radio so far. They're going to have to drop out and come back in, and let's see what can the soldiers do. Ali gets caught, though, and there's absolutely no way he's going to get out of there alive. Gets taken down by the Cadus Stickies. Cadus gets taken down, though. Gubbins coming in, and Gubbins, he might be able to clean this one, but he's going to have to do a very good job.
But War's in as well. But Gubbins gets taken down by an arrow from Commander X, and yeah, I don't think they can hold this. What can Sonics do?
No,
nothing at the moment.
Barely think it. 2 scouts are still alive for Pirate Radio here. There's no way you're ever going to be able to block that one off unless you're, I don't know, Chuck Norris or something. I guess that's when it works out, but on the other side, it really does not. And they're going to have to try and hold on to this one, at least for the time being. But they only have 3 minutes, guys. Keep that in mind. It is a full best of 3 here in the Team Fortress 2 Grand Final. But obviously,
nice
you don't
pick
want to
there
lose
by
that
Sonics.
first one.
Oh, unlucky.
Good pick, though. 1 for 1. Still okay.
Yeah, maybe. If he got 2 for 1, it would have been better.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he is now down for the duration of another 11 seconds. So he might not spawn in time by the time Cadus pushes in here. Let's see where Cadus is at the moment there. Looks like they're about to push up top, and Greg has been Ubered here. War needs to be careful or he's going to be taken out here, and he's still being Ubered. War is just being focused by Greg because he was fully Ubered. War is going to go down here shortly.
Yeah, look at the sauce coming out actually from Commander X. Gets the double soul to War. He gets taken down, but the exchange is well played there. Look at Ben getting the couple of frags and onto the side as Gubbin does the exact same thing. At 2 minutes though, it might actually be time run out, but still, I would like to see a 6-5. I would like to see a 6-6. Who knows? It might actually still be possible because remember, if they can cap it all the way back within a minute, obviously that's probably not going to happen, but let's say it does. Like, obviously this could be the comeback to the century.
Okay, just going for last maybe, is he? I'm not
sure.
Ooh, I'm not sure. No, they look like they're going to try and stop second. They need some help on this. Where is he? Oh yeah, there we can see Cadus jumping in, trying to be the hero. Can he be the hero? That is the question. He cannot. And this time he just falls short with only a minute and 30 seconds left. Minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. They need to get around quick now, players, like in the next 40 seconds to stand a chance.
My mathematics skills say that it is still possible.
It's still possible, yeah.
It is still possible.
Yeah.
Like, look at how aggressive they are.
Look how aggressive,
One cap. Is Cadus going to get the 4?
Cadus
does not get the forward.
Medic goes down as well, so they've actually got a really good job here, really good chance here of going to the last here, because Ali is still alive here, but no one's capping, no one's actually gone to this point.
Second, here we go. Scout does manage to get up onto second as Gubbins go. They kind of need to go. They do have to supercharge. Greg is going to have to pick up these cloths. Oh, Stark does as well. We have the double pyro tactic coming out. And as we can see, here it goes.
Double pyro, and one goes down. They've just got all in, and they both gone down here. That double pyro was absolutely useless. Nice idea, but didn't work out. And this point is going to be theirs. And there's still a minute
seconds.
left. 54 seconds. The pressure's on. The pressure's on. Let's see what they can do.
We've seen this happening a couple of weeks ago in a 40 47-second, I believe 47 or 48-second round. It is theoretically possible, but the pressure is on right now. We need a clean wipe on middle, a scout capping, one scout to second, and a clean Uber onto last. That is the only way it's going to work. And if Pirate Radio gets 1 or 2 frags, it might already be it.
Bob needs to be careful. Sonic goes down already. But so does Ramon. It's 5 versus 5. They've given up this point maybe, or have they not? Let's see. The Soldier jumps in, but he does not get shut down in time. Woody is still in. The Soldiers haven't been killed here, and they're in trouble. And it's going to be GG's exchange here. There's no way they can come back from this, and it's going to be a very, very close score of 6-5.
Very entertaining game as well, might I add, as we have with 5 seconds left on the clock. Pirate Radio is going to pick up the final middle, the 12th middle of the game so far that's going to get picked up. And that is a very close game. 6-5 is going to be the scoreline bite. And let's be fair, that's not really a score we expected to start with, obviously. It's very much so. As I said before, we saw a 5-0, 5-0, 3-0, 6-1, 5-0 coming out. Those were the scorelines. Both of these teams have not met throughout the entire tournament because the number 2 seed, the team in red here, War's team, or Reverend War with his disciples, as we officially like to call them, they lost, actually, in that upper bracket final. They managed to lose out. They got all the way back. First time they play against these guys, and it's 6-5 on the solid map Badlands. That is a good result for them, and for me, a very hopeful result to actually go to a third map, but
yeah,
I would love to see that.
I would indeed as well. So obviously, maybe, I don't know who goes to, maybe Gubbins or Cadus for the man of the map. I'm not sure what the second map is. Did they decide?
Process. It's process.
Process.
Did they change it? Okay, right.
RC2,
Yeah,
yep.
Process RC2. We just got
Excellent.
confirmation from an
Which,
admin.
we can change. We told them not to leave their PCs for the second map at least, because no toilet breaks could be.
It's TF2 players. They're already trolling us in chat. They're all saying they need to go to the toilet. So that's
well,
the way it is.
That's
what Team
bladders. All I can
players
say
do.
is they need to get better bladders.
Yeah. We're going to go to Process. RC2 it is, Byte, and that is the current version. That is the version we all know and love. And that's the version on which we've seen a couple of crazy games, we can say. Process is the map they actually lost to the number 3 seed on, if we're talking about War's team. So really, the number 1 seed, Pirate Radio here, in blue, in the Aquatuning Team Fortress 2 tournament here at i48, they have a good shot at taking Process down. And if they do, they walk away with the grand prize. And if they lose, obviously, we're going to go into a third map. Third map is Gully Wash, by the way, for your information. That has been decided by the admins. It has been taken care of.
I see.
So Process and Gully Wash might be somewhere into the near future.
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting to see if they get to that third map. I hope they win Process, and I'm hoping the players actually stay seated. I think Greg's had to go.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone stand up, so I think they're
gone.
fine. Did you see Greg go?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Greg
I
went.
don't see actually Greg sitting at his chair, but I'm
So
assuming,
Sonic. Wow.
I guess it's okay. Apparently, people are still standing up, so it's the way it is, guys. There's nothing we can do about it, at least for the time being. And we'll be right back here, as obviously we're going to have a little bit of downtime. It would not be Team Fortress 2 if we had a little bit of downtime.
Of course, we always get downtime.
We can laugh it off, I guess, at this moment in time. It's i47 already. How long have we been here so far? Like, seriously.
Indeed. Obviously, another big up to Aquatuning for sponsoring this tournament and putting out a pop prize of £1,000 to first, second, and third. So, mad props to them, along with all the free goodies coming, hopefully. As well, obviously, big shout out to Multiplay for hosting Team Fortress 2 once again since i33.
It was looking like they wouldn't, and they decided to. And to be fair, look at how much public, look at how much people are actually seated here for the grand finals. I'm really glad that you guys came out for the finals, guys. Thanks so much. I really do appreciate it. And obviously, you didn't. We've had finals that were a little bit less crowded. That's even for Team Fortress 2 at a time where there were only 8 teams signed up. Actually, it is still very good.
Well,
don't
forget to mention the snow has stopped a lot of people coming. I know a lot of people who are.
It would have been more busy if England wasn't so terrible at dealing with snow.
Indeed, we are indeed terrible at dealing with the snow. But at the moment, we're just waiting for. I think it's.
There's a couple of them.
Ben's crazy.
Yeah, I can see Ben's crazy. Or Ramon, actually. Sorry, Ramon was actually still sitting in there. Ben's crazy. Apparently still playing without sound. Obviously, that's a hindrance, but that is pretty much all that it is as the grand finalist. So far has been pretty much going fluently. And good effort by Multiplay. Once again, I have to say, sitting at this desk, Byte, anytime it surprises me with how well they've sorted stuff out.
Indeed, yeah, very well organized. But it looks like they've actually ready up here, so please take it away.
Yeah, they have gone live, ladies and gentlemen. Process RC2, a map that might not be known to everyone who's playing public out there, but a known competitive map since the past couple of months as the i48 Grand Final here in Telford, United Kingdom, sponsored by Aquatuning, is going to go live. We have Pirate Radio in the blue going up against Reverend War and the Disciples here on Process RC2. Map number 2, the first map, 6 versus 5. Very close. And how is this process is going to develop, Bite.
Sonics goes straight away for Cadus, but he gets shut down, but so does Woody. And Stark goes down as well, so advantage to War's team, but it's 3 versus 3, but Cadus is alive, so are they going to fear him?
War's alive as well.
Greg's
so
the solo pick here, he's very, very weak. Oh, he gets the health back. Very lucky there for Greg, very, very lucky. He's still staying in.
Yeah, it's a very clear
Cadus
3
gets
versus
the pick.
3 bites. Oh, look at that. Cadus does get the pick onto Gubbins there, but it looks like Greg might actually end up going down there. The Uber does get forced off as Ali very, very weak onto that one. Commander X not going to get forced anywhere close. War's going to decide to jump up. They're sort of trying to maneuver around. At least they get the Uber force bite. That is a small win, but with the amount of people that they're losing, it's not going to be a win when they're sitting on last point.
Indeed, I think the problem there was when the soldier, or was it the scout, went down for War's team. Unfortunately, that's where they lost it, and Cadus getting that pick there, once again carrying his team to victory at the moment. Of course,
again. We see, as always, Bite, if you back
very
up a little bit
Let's
into the right
variation.
corner. He has decided to back off on that one, and obviously the sniper really not working out as much as it did on balance. We saw a couple of very clear picks coming out from Gubbins. They're going to try and do the exact same here. Let's take a look at that. As you can see, Stark and Commander X on your screen there. Very much on the bottom right. Look at how serious. They're taking it as serious probably as they have done anything in this land so far, Bite.
Indeed.
It was a steamroll through the entire tournament, and now finally they got some opposition.
Taking a look at Gubbins, see what he can see. At the moment, they've got a 30% advantage window. They need to be careful, though, because they've actually Ubered already. So Ali is pretty close to this. Gubbins will switch, but Greg does go down, and so does Stark. There's no way Cadus can win this point, surely. And he is being focused on the left. He is trapped on the left. There is a scout on the right here, and the soldier.
It looks like the Uber charge is not being used to full effect, though, Bite. The pyro even is changing. Not
look
even
how
going
weak
to scout.
they are.
Screw that. Gubbins is saying, I'm just going forward. I love pyro a lot more than I do scout, so he's going to move on. Going to sit onto the spire area here on second point. War is going to try and get the picks down,
Cadus
though.
has gone for last. Cadus gets shot down by Sonic, saying, no thank you. See you later.
I think Sonic is the only player so far that's been able to do anything against Cadus. Ramon not.
Soldier balcony. Sorry to cut you off. They're all going in one by one, and Ali's going to go down here. So is
No, he's not. He's not down yet. Woody's going to pick up a lot of frags. Stark manages to get one as well. And let's see. Oh, look at that.
Dual soldiers here coming in. There's no way that soldier's going to get this unless the scout can clean up, which he can. And it's going to be first blood, first round to Pyro Radio.
Woody and Stark picked up 6 frags in total there, Bite. 6 frags, all 6 of them being picked up by soldiers from the Pirate Radio team. That is a great job done by them. And seeing how Process on middle is a soldier map, having them off on a great start is fantastic for them.
Cadus' rollout absolutely supreme and sublime there. Beautiful ramp slide, and he's really early there, and he's just completely dictated the territorial advantage with the stickies and done quite a bit of damage to the scouts initially, and he's still all over this point, just saying, you know what, this is my point, go away, and that's what he's doing. But in fact, they lose Woody, but they've lost still 2 players here, War's team, and they need to be careful. Cadus is waiting for the health back because he's got no support at the moment. He does now have the health back, and now this is where he probably will go forward and commit, and War does go down. So does Gubbins, and it's just Ali. Ali does have the Uber.
He drops that off. Greg hits the double meat shot there. Well played by him. Not even Kane is going to be able to. Oh, yeah, he does actually manage to pick him off, but the pain train is going to be able to take a second there as Kane has gone down. Ali dropping that Uber there, I didn't think that was the biggest problem they had on that middle. They were sort of strapped around in that corner, couldn't do anything really, and Cadus just kept spamming over and over again until they got too low and ended up getting evaporated.
Yeah, now obviously they still have a full Uber charge advantage, but an interesting play here by War's team as well. I must admit, I'm going to take a first-person point of view, and Commander X jumps as well! Even Stevens! I can just look at his face right now, and he's just like laughing it off, but it's going to be interesting. Now, well played too. Ben's crazy there, but they are 3 players down, 4 players down as well. Gubbins goes down, and Stark kills himself. So it's 3 versus 2, but one with only, obviously, Ali's alive, but it's just War on his own, unfortunately. So he's going to just say, you know what, we'll keep our medic alive, we'll just push back later on.
I'm a little bit surprised, like Commander X is actually switching spawn, which means that instead of like 35 or so percentage, they're a lot further down the road. And look at that, Ali has a window with which it can actually work on this one, and they're going to try. Like, he's already seen War stepping a little bit forward into this lobby area as the other medic, Commander X, as you can see on your screen, staying defensive, but maybe not defensive enough as the Uber is about to hit them. They might not know what hit them. Here they come.
Indeed, I'm just looking now, and they are going underneath. Probably the best approach. There is a scout on the medic, but he gets taken down, and that's Ramon down. I'm just trying to see if there's any other sneaky things, and Ali does have to pop, and Greg does go down, Woody does go down, and this point should be theirs. If someone actually gets on it, someone does need to get on it. Otherwise, and War is right here. War is saying, please team, help me push, because they don't have Uber just yet, and he's on his own at the moment, and they're going to have Uber in time. So now they're in trouble here. They're outnumbered though.
Yeah,
they are in trouble.
They're going to have to try and maneuver around and try and hold this Uber for as long as possible. Cadis is weak though.
Oh, it's been forced.
Almost got assassinated, but a great force coming out of there.
Oh, Ramon goes down.
I don't think this push is going to work whatsoever, Mike. They can outmaneuver them, and War's team, yeah, look at that. Commander X backing out. Cadis staying in, but one roaming soldier, one scout from the back. Scout does come in from the back. Now roaming soldier comes in, and the pressure is down as War's team. Now Woody comes in.
Can he get the medic? Oh, Ali's going to save it.
Can he?
Oh, Cadis is in. Oh, Ali going huge. Very nice, Ali. I like it. And it's just up to Greg now. Greg's going for it. What can he do?
Why are we even surprised that Greg is the one who stays alive and behind? Like, seriously, after that first map, I think Greg stayed behind longer than he stood in front of the team. Quite sure, as right now War's team is going to be able to pick up this middle point. Very much so needed. They lost momentum. And now finally 6.5 minutes in, they catch a break. They have the opportunity they need. And now we're going to see them shift into next gear. 100 versus, well, pretty much nothing, let's be fair.
That soldier's surely going to be picked off, and he does get picked off, and they've actually Ubered it, so Woody forces it very well. So they will get this point with the Uber, but it's they would have liked that. Cadis goes down! Sonics takes down Cadis here, so I'm pretty sure they'll be pushing here and saying, you know what, Cadis, their main man is down. So they're going to push in middle left, right-hand side. They're going for the point. They know this point caps really, really quickly, and that is why. And it's 1-1 now.
Every single time. How often have we seen this happen in that second and third place match that we casted earlier today? They rush the point, they sticky it up, get double scout on it, they cap it in no time. That was very well played. And really, I want to touch on that. Sonic seems to be the only one from War's team who consistently gets Cadis down. He's really a linchpin for their team at this moment.
Indeed, and it's War versus Cadis at the moment in terms of stickies. No real exchange there, except for a couple of things bashing. And Cadis goes down from Sonics once again. And Sonics is like, but they are 2 players down here. In fact, it's 4 versus 4 at the moment. And the Soldier's trying to go for the medic. Is he going to get the medic? No, he doesn't. He gets shut down. And there's a scout on him as well. He gets shut down as well by War. War with some beautiful pipes there onto Ramon saying, get out there.
Oh, Ben's crazy. Nah, he's not that crazy. He's crazy, but he's not that crazy as he's going to be able to stay out of that one. He was fighting Commander X and Greg on his own while he was spectating the other side, and he stayed perfectly fine throughout all of that. Cadis is going to be. I think he just killed himself with a rocket on the wall there. Cadis is about half or so HP. They're going to try and block this one, but they don't really have it just yet. Now they do.
They can block this. Ali's tried to hold up as much as possible, but they have been separated. But Commander X is also multi-Ubered a lot, but they're in trouble here. They need to get picks here, otherwise they're in massive trouble. They need another player, and Cadis comes behind. No chat. Greg goes down, Kane takes down Stark. It's 3 versus 3, but the difference is they have a medic, so the next grenade may make a difference here. If War gets a grenade, but he doesn't connect, then Cadis gets it, Cadis goes down, oh, Cadis goes down. I did say if he gets a grenade, it could make a difference at the moment.
Oh, can he actually hit that one? Are you absolutely serious, Ramon?
Oh, that shot by Ben's crazy. Well played to Ben's crazy, going huge. Unfortunately, though, Commander X does have a slight overcharge advantage. I'm just going to take a look and see if Ali is going to... No, he is not, so we are back to normal, so to speak. And they still have a 30% window here at the moment.
That makes sense, I guess. I mean, he could have gone for that option, decided not to. They
would have made up for it.
They have a disadvantage, so they probably would have been cut into a corner, even if they did. Sonic goes down, probably tried to take down Cadis again. But he ended up going down this time around, and it gives Pirate Radio the opportunity to try and push on this one. There's 15 seconds or so.
They're already pushing now. They haven't been building very well. In fact, they've already Ubered from PC, and the medic has been caught, but no one chases him out. They're both going to Suez. War is being chased here. War gets taken down as well. And Kane does take down Cadis. There is a back cap going on. They're going to jump on it. Can they block this?
I think they can. They might do.
Oh, they managed to block it. Ali almost has it. Oh, no. Ali hears someone with him. That's all good. He may just Uber the scout and say, you know what, take them all on. Get your meat shots out, and he's not actually doing that. I don't know why. Ali, you're going to have to use it as a defensive Uber, and that is why I don't understand, Ali, why you would do that. That made no sense whatsoever.
Scouts are cleaning up anyway.
They've taken out Commander X. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that is definitely the main thing, as the Scouts manage to actually do a lot of damage there. Sonic's now taking down Greg. Cadis, Ramon, and Woody, the last players standing here for Pirate Radio. And this map, again, like the first one, back and forth. There's moments. Both teams have these very clear moments in which they can either win or lose, depending on one pick. And that is everything that counts. You can see Ali with a pretty massive Uber advantage here. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how big that advantage that is.
They need to be careful not to overextend here because there are two soldiers that are going to go aggro here, and that is what has happened. But Woody has jumped in too early. War has been separated, and Stark has missed his rockets onto him, and Stark goes down as well. That's two soldiers.
Here comes Ramon onto Ali.
Ramon onto Ali. No one's onto Ali, but Ramon's going to get shot down, and this is going to be a point for War's team and probably for last. Cadence gets the pick onto Sonic again, but Cadence is saying, you know what, this is my territory. He takes down Gubbins, but he gets shut down by Ben's crazy. Ben's crazy, you know what, you can take out my scout.
Guys, Gubbins died. You cannot cap anymore. He died to fall damage. You have to go and cap that first. They wanted to push last. He saw it. They wanted to keep on going.
This is very smart play. Oh, I was going to say that was very smart play. If they pushed them, Pledge, they would have taken down Commander X with that Uber, but instead, they've decided to slow it down and stay on second.
Yeah, let's take a look at Mr. Gregors here at the moment, sitting here on last, having a nice scarf. I like the scarf that he's wearing. It's very fitting to the theme that we have when you actually walk outside from a LAN tournament. I'll have to wait and see if he's going to be able to do anything important to his team. They did build up that Uber, so we're going to do a very steady fight. And the one thing that we saw missing coming out from War's team is that they lack the ability to off-class when they need to. We're going to have to wait and see if that's going to happen. Oh,
just misses the shot there. And War has not been Ubered, and he might get headshotted. He gets
go again, here they go again. Oh, they're going to try and cap that one off, right? But it's a 6 versus 5. They're in good shape.
It's 5 versus 5 at the moment. The health on War's team isn't good, but so Greg takes down Sonics as well, and it's a scout versus a soldier, a scout being healed, and War is still in, so they're needing help here.
Cadence is so weak. Cadence is absolutely weak here. He's absolutely shred, but he's going to get the heals from Commander X now, barely in time. All the way through. War's just being a nuisance at this moment in time. He's going to get taken down as Greg shoots him out of the game, at least for the next, well, about 9 seconds or so, and the point is probably going to get capped without him staying alive. This is, you know what I was saying earlier, like their ability to off-class seems a little bit lacking. They're doing it well this time, but it might be too late, right? I cannot believe he got out of that one alive.
But to be honest, there's no harm, and a very interesting play here by War's team. We're going to have to look at this because they have Uber to hold middle, and
I'm surprised. He had a chance.
You know what? He might go for the territory. He might go for the territory.
What I'm
no, he's not. He's not. He's going for the... Interesting.
A free pick is always welcome.
This could be
especially with Stark going down. If he gets a free one, that is a 6 versus 4. Yeah, here we go, here we go!
Gavin's going cute! Showing Commander X how it's done as Spy. Round of applause to Gavin.
Oh my god, the air shots are all over the place, Bytes. That was an Uber versus Uber, and War's team got out of that one 6 versus nothing, using a spy to their advantage, playing that to absolutely perfection.
Where is Stark? Oh, I was just going to say, where is Stark? But he is on last. I thought he would be Ninja like he normally is in the pickup, but that is not the case this time. And Ali still has a 50% or 40% advantage at the moment, 45. And it's still interesting. Yeah, he didn't actually die, so this is going to be still interesting. I'm going to have to switch to him. Oh, tries to go for the side slash backstab there, but it didn't work out. Gubbins, he had nothing to lose though whatsoever.
It was spotted.
As long as no one else died here, then it's fine.
Yeah, it's very solid. 6 versus 5. There's absolutely no way. But they're going to have to sort of go because this Uber is getting dangerously close to getting done. Here we go. Are they going to do the same? Are they going to do the point push? Yes, they are going to do the point push.
But they need to be careful because Stark gets onto the point. Stark goes down for all his boys, and it's going to be round 2.
They got
it. Team, and they are in the lead now with 2-1.
They do this over and over and over again. Get the double scout on point, let the demo man sticky it, and let the soldiers put pressure on the demo man. He cannot keep sticky it. He has to protect himself. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're playing the lower levels of Team Fortress 2, that is the way to push process last with an advantage.
Indeed, and then Cadus is there again very early with his rollouts, and War is playing passive, which actually does suit his team. Passive aggressive is the way to go on this map for me anyway. And there you can see the soldier coming in, creating a distraction. Other soldier coming in, creating a distraction. I can see that play, but he's been air shotted. He is so weak, and he goes down to a roller because of the air shot. And now, again, like I said, passive aggressive, it works.
I thought it was on the top map for a little bit.
No one's seen him.
Oh my god, it looks like Woody and Greg are going to be able to pick up some frags, but is it going to be enough though? It is a 4 versus 3, but Ali completely disconnected of everything that is red at the moment, and he has to drop all the way back. But obviously, their Ubers are going to be pretty much even. No crit streaks, nothing of the sort. They're going to fight for this one. They don't want to give up this point for free and give Cadus the spawn advantage.
Yeah, they've actually forced it very early. Ali's like, I'm not going to Uber just yet. And now they have the advantage. So it's all about focus fire and the comms here. If the comms are correct, they'll pick out the scout who is hiding on the right hand side. He gets through there. He's been spotted now, so he's no longer hiding. And he's onto that scout. He needs to go down. If he doesn't go down here, then War's team are in trouble. Cadus is here now. Oh, Kane gets shot down.
Yeah, very good effort there by War's team. But to be fair, the Reverend and his disciples, or disciples, actually not going to manage to do this. And did I just...
Wow, I just saw a double grenade kill by War on Stark and Commander X.
I blinked with my eyes and I missed it.
Commander X just dropped. He didn't, as in dropped, as in he didn't have it. But if that scout goes down, then I'm in trouble. He is kind of wicked. He goes down. This middle is going to be theirs unless somehow Cadus can get an immense sticky trap up. And I'm not sure where he is at the moment. He is... Oh, it's very interesting plays. Here he comes now. Oh, he's not been spotted. Oh, here we go. What can Cadus do? But he's been spotted now. Scout is going to shut him down. Surely, Cadus is on no health, but he will get the health back. And he does get the health back. And there's 2 scouts on him. Cadus, what can you do? Unfortunately, nothing.
Absolutely nothing for the time being, but at least he was trying. Let's see, Mr. Gregor's there. Has been able to pick up that rifle. He did get spotted earlier, so it's fine for me to say it, Bite.
Indeed, of course.
That's what you're going to be able to see. Fine. He's sitting on the top-hand side, going to try and get a pick, and you sort of need it. You have a disadvantage. You're out of position. You lost your demo man. You need something that brings you back into the game. Snipers, but look at the scout rushing there, as Sonic's really just annoying them as much as possible.
They're moving out. They need to kill it. Oh, they've got Uber in time, and Cadus is separated from the medic, and he gets taken down by Kane. Commander X drops. Cadus then, this could be costly. Depends really, but War goes down to
Kane on the point, Bite. Here we go.
But he's going to be focused straight away.
Yeah, but to be fair, with Ben Crazy coming in, he's going to be able to take out Commander X. That again, if Ali stays alive, I doubt he will. But if
Gubbins does the taunt.
You gotta be kidding me.
Point, and he also does the taunt in real life. If anyone saw that, that was absolutely beautiful.
You gotta be kidding me. I actually thought Ali was going to get taken down. That game was going to equalize out, but Gubbins sneaking in the back like the little ninja that he is, and he's going to be able to cap this one off. And with 12.5 minutes left on the clock, there's a 3-1 scoreline, and we did not expect this one, Bite, but they're playing unbelievably well in process so far.
Indeed, this is their best map, and War was saying, I'd rather play this than Granary, so he's probably agreeing at the moment as to why. Woody goes in, aggressive. Cadus takes down Sonic. They've got complete territory here. Woody just jumps again. He is going to Crater. Yep, he is just the baitsman here, and the soldier is going to get roasted here. Like it is Kane. And it's Ali and War alive. If they stay alive, they can hold last. Oh, Cadus is in lobby. He's in trouble. What can War do? Oh, he gets a grenade. Ali doesn't quite have it. Oh, he does now.
He does Uber, though. And this is the thing. Commander X doesn't actually have it yet. He's 95%. They did not chase him out. Obviously, if they had the intel we had, they probably would have chased him out. But he did not have it at the time of using Uber.
Oh, the scout gets the health pack. Someone needs to kill that scout. He is so weak. Greg getting away with murder. 2 HP. Lucky Greg. That's all I can say there. Getting a nice meat shot there onto the scout, putting him off his aim, I believe. So now they have a full Uber charge advantage. Although Ali is building it pretty quick. He's already
Gubbins. We're going to have to wait and see. Can the magic man, the ninja...
No, it's too late. I don't know why he's gone this fast.
Can he do what he should have done instead of building a sentry?
Maybe this is to put them off?
I guess, but to be fair, I haven't even seen it. Oh, they have seen him now on the other side. Uber's being popped off, going to the top. Ali is perfectly fine. With that sentry around, he's actually going to be perfectly fine. But he's going to need a slice. He's going to need a slice bite. He's not anywhere close to having Uber.
War will stay alive here in time, but the soldier might die. No, the soldier doesn't, so they will be able to hold this. That is for sure. And that is what happens. Cadus and Woody go down because they took too long messing about there on the right-hand side, and Kane and War clean up.
Look at Ramon here. Bitey sitting onto that side-hand area. Is he going to be able to make one of the plays? I doubt it, but let's see here.
Greg is living.
Look at those computers, man. Seriously, there's some high-tech computers.
Well, how has no one spotted them? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea, man. You know what we should install? We should install that wall hack that we have for Team Fortress 2.
Oh, they're going to spot him.
They're going to spot him.
That's Ramon down. He's been spotted, but are they going to check in other areas? That is the question. Here comes the sniper. Who's going to get taken down shortly? And now Greg has been spotted. And there is a soldier going for the point. They have actually Ubered. Ali doesn't have it in time. The heavy goes down as well. Ali gets taken down by Stark. Greg goes in here. And this is going to be a great reply by Pirate Radio, and it's now 3-2 with 10 minutes remaining on the clock.
It's a solid round, isn't it? Like, no any sort of shenanigans, no weird backcaps or anything of the sort. Very solid, very clear, picking up the kills here and there. Very good job there by Commander X and the rest of the team called Pirate Radio here. at the Aquatuning Team Fortress 2 Grand Final at i48 in Telford, United Kingdom. We have been snowed in, but luckily we still have PCs and electricity to our availability. So we can see this war going down to Cadis. That's a middle loss straight off the bat.
That is a middle loss already. I don't know why these soldiers are contending still. Maybe Ben's crazy didn't get the post-it note that war went down there. And he does go down for all his perils, but Ali is waiting for some players with him.
He's sort of backing out, but he needs someone in order to do something.
Well,
here comes War.
This could be it.
Can they catch him off guard? That's the question. Can they? Here we go. As one gets kicked off.
Cadis goes down to the crits. Ubers have been popped. And Ramon goes down as well, but so does War. Ali is still alive.
A little bit too early, Ben. I don't know what he was trying to do there. It was a little bit too early. If he came out a little bit later, he probably would have been able to take down a medic. There's already Stark on last there. Heavy has spawned. Stark just jumps all the way back. That's what you can do with gunboats, ladies and gentlemen. Jump in, jump back, anything you want. It's like jump maps, really.
Obviously, Ali still running that advantage, and it's going to be interesting what they do here. There is nothing up top, just checking. No, there's nothing on the sides either. So, yeah, they are building up this supercharge advantage, and let's see what their position is outside here. They're standing pretty far, you know, pretty close.
Well, you know what the thing is, right, is that you can have the crits, whatever you want, but pushing out on process, like you can see by every single one of the exit paths is so clustered, you cannot get through there. So, yeah, they have crits right now. And yeah, I'm sure they're going to try to make a play, but how much is this going to be successful with the choke points being as choky as they are? Here we go.
Oh, nothing. They've already popped it, so now they're already now. War goes down to Cadis. Now Ramon going in too early. Cadis is being pressured here on the right-hand side. In fact, they have Ubered. And it's the Heavy and Soldier in the same... oh, dear, that's bad because they're in the same place, and that means the concentration spam is going to go. And that's 2 quick rounds here by Pirate Radio.
Very well done by Pirate Radio. It all comes down to War dying first on that middle point. The crits didn't work out. After that, the revenge crits didn't work out. Then they tried to push out with crits, and it still didn't work out because Cadis obviously have that stickied up. That's how those choke points work. And now, obviously, having returned to regular play, we're going to reach the 7th middle so far. The middles have gone back and forth. The rounds have gone back and forth. And with 7.5 minutes left on the clock, every pick is crucial.
Cadis is on good health and he's being healed. That soldier gets airshotted and gets denied by one of the soldiers there. But Sonics and Gubbins go down, so that's no scouts at the moment. The soldiers are going to have to come up trumps here. What can they do? They can't do anything. Greg is like a madman at the moment, getting all his meat shots on, but he's on 9 HP. Going through the sewers now, and now Cadis is in, trying to create a distraction. Oh. They're all over the place. They're losing their control here and composure. And they're all down, but Cadis is good.
Their momentum is gone, and we saw this on Badlands, right? Like where they went from 2-0 up to 5-2 down. We saw that happening. Now, 3-1 up and possibly 4-3 down. They lost their momentum for a slight moment of time, and Pirate Radio is going to say, thank you very much. We're going to take a couple of rounds for free off you until you've tweaked your composure back. They're going to
be focused, and he gets taken down.
Yeah, War gets taken down, so I'm guessing they're just going to focus point here, and they're going to be able to cap it off. But it looks like they're actually taking a long time here, by.
Indeed, the Pyro again causing havoc.
What was that happening? Yeah, okay, but I suddenly thought that every part of Team Fortress 2 logic I had was going to get thrown out the window, but that's not the case. 4-3, ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds in a row, very quick 3 rounds in a row. And the one thing I'd like to notice is that Mr. Greg, he plays like he played 2.5 years ago, right? Like you've played with him at the time, you played against him at the time. He was a madman, an absolute madman. And what you can see right now is he found his old form. He hits every single shot he can hit.
Yeah, he is hitting his meat shots, and Ben's crazy. They need to be careful. They're losing too many players at the start. They've lost 4 players all in one go, and now they're in trouble because Cadis is going to just jump in, and that's what he's already done. Just missing that grenade, if anyone saw that. Shaving his face, should I say. And they will be able to hold last, assuming that War doesn't go down here.
Yeah,
but he doesn't.
To be fair, like, we'll have to wait and see. I don't really understand the plays we got. I guess it could be useful. Woody, here we go, Woody! Oh, Woody going absolutely mental there in that lobby area. And with one pick there, onto the downman, now onto Sonics. Woody goes down. Is it going to matter, though, as right now the Uber charges do fade, and Gubbins sitting there. Oh, Gubbins gets Uber there. I love it. I absolutely love it as Gubbins going to get Uber there. He even shows Commander X what he just did. Cadis gets the free pick onto War, onto spawn raping. War cannot be happy with that one. And it is a 6 versus 3. Greg is behind.
They've got spawn.
Pirate Radio is probably still going to pick this one up. The spawns are kind of in, but unless Gubbins get like a quadra stab, this one is not going to work out whatsoever for them. As Pirate Radio, 4 rounds in a row now. It's 5-3, Byte.
Indeed, they need to pick it up. They must pick it up now. This round is crucial. If they don't take this round, it is all down. Yes, it is interesting.
I like the sort of counter mechanics that they have in their head at the moment. This whole thing, it doesn't make any sense. And that's why it might work. You know, that's kind of the thing. You try to reverse psychology them as much as possible. Let's see how that's going to work out. They're going to move on over to the left-hand side. Kate is again doing damage, but if they just keep doing what they do, Ali's going to keep on dying, and everything that is red is going to keep on dying. Here comes the all-in, though, from Team Red. War's team going to move on in. Gubbins onto the point. Everyone onto the point. And let's see how much is this going to work out, as Commander X only right now has hit fully charged status. They're going to move on here slightly. It's a 5 versus 4, or a 4 versus 1 exchange, excuse me. As we're going to see them come through PC room, going to do a lot of damage. But with Ali obviously going down, they can do everything they want with the charge they have available to them.
I'm still watching here with the interesting play by obviously Commander X, so it's going to be interesting to see if Kate is going to lay all his stickies onto the team. Do they know it? That's the question. Here it comes out now, and it's been set.
Oh.
And there is the double kill, the triple kill. About to be a quadruple. Actually, no, it's not. He's switching the skill.
No, it's okay. Greg does manage to hit his meat shot. Cadis gets a 4th, and obviously Woody finishing with a full 6 kills, 6-3, ladies and gentlemen. If they did this at the start of the game, we would have been over a long time ago. Technically, let's speak purely technical mathematics. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. It is still possible. It is still possible for Team Red, Team War, or Reverend War and the Disciples to actually pick this one up, cap 3 quick rounds in a row. But based on what we've seen the past 5 rounds, there's no way that's going to happen.
Indeed, and Kada's failed his rollout this time, so this may actually dictate how they win this middle. Let's just see. They are a tightly packed unit here at the moment, and Ben's Crazy goes down, Woody goes down, but so does Greg. It's 4 versus 4 at the moment. Next kill will win this middle. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
looks like it's on the right-hand side, and Cadus takes out Cade, along with Ali going down to Ramon. Ramon getting 2 pistol kills, and it's going to have to be GG's exchange very shortly.
This is going to be a quite good... We'd love to go to a third game, let's put it that way, but seriously, Ali's pointing it out in chat. You cannot see it on your screen, but Commander X has 5 dominations and almost 100 points in this 6-3 exchange with 3 minutes left on the clock. Those are numbers on Process that barely get touched by anyone, even the Prem teams. He's doing a fantastic job.
In staying alive, indeed.
Healing Gubbins, obviously a spike, funny as it was, playing a good game.
But yeah, no, he has done a good job in staying alive. Reaching that 100 points, surely he will reach it very shortly once he's popped his Uber. And yeah, 5 dominations, that is impressive. Let's just take a look now and see if they can do anything. It's just going to be for show now, surely.
I'm feeling the comedy effect for Greg, right? That's what I'm feeling from Greg. Let's wait and see if the guy is actually going to be able to do something. Maybe Gubbins can get like some sort of insane sniper spree, but Greg is just going to sit here. He's going to walk up top, going to decide to do something, but obviously everyone from Red has already died due to the crit spree coming in from the left-hand side. Greg, can you do something, or can you not? Well, your team's going to kill everything if you're just going to wait with this. Here we go.
It's not going to make a difference.
It's a little bit anticlimactic, isn't it? 7-3, ladies and gentlemen. The GGs have been called, obviously. Nail on the coffin. And the only thing to play for is to see if Commander X can get 6 dominations. That is the one thing that we're still playing for at the moment.
I wonder which domination he's missing.
I'm not sure. I don't think we can figure it out. I guess we can ask him. We can walk up and ask him. Well, let's see.
Oh, okay, this is doing a lovely rollout there. I got a first-person point of view of him. That was very nice. Did his rollout perfectly. He knew that War was going to be late, I think. Maybe because he doesn't do the ramp slide, I'm not sure. But Cadus does go down here, and because they've won it, they're just happy and content with only 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining onto the clock. It is just the downtime, really. And who gets the man of the match?
Who gets the man of the match, guys? Usually, at grand finals like this, while we're placing it out, I'd like to ask the audience, but there's not enough people to make enough noise, I guess. Let's have a look. I think Greg. I think I'd give it to Greg, right? The amount of meat shots he's been hitting on Process is absolutely redonkulous. Seriously.
Yeah, no, he has impressed me on this map particularly. He did have an okay game / good game on Badlands, but this was a more impressive game for him. Sorry, map, should I say. And yeah, I would agree and give it to Greg. Yeah, it's going to be for show now. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Should make it 7-4. Soldier goes down, but they haven't actually capped second. And there's now a sniper on Ali, and he's going to have to use this. And that sniper will go down as well.
We're just covering it off, ladies and gentlemen. 20 seconds left on the clock, but very, very, very clearly we can see that there's only one champion this land, the #1 seed, who's going to take home the prize money provided by Aquatuning here for the Team Fortress 2 Cup. As we have arrows and everything happening. It's always lovely to see the last couple of seconds. Aquatuning has been providing the prices, and they're going to get picked up here by Pirate Radio in the blue, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a fantastic game. A lot closer than we expected it to be. And more so than anything, War's team has been showing us a really good game. Pirate Radio has been playing fantastic. And seriously, Greg on that process was fantastic. Cadis on balance was fantastic. But all the highlights, seriously, you could make a frag movie from this game alone. Fantastic game.
Indeed, yeah, no, I can't fault them. It was a good final. We didn't expect it to be such a resistful final, but it was. So well done to War's team there, or shall I say, Reverend War.
Reverend War's
disciples.
Yeah.
A good job to them, and commiserations, obviously, and congratulations to Pirate Radio. And they're all just shaking hands like good sports, which is good to see always. Yeah, obviously, big up to Aquatuning once again for sponsoring this tournament. And
we might be seeing them in the future as well. We just spoke to someone, and they just kind of said, "Hey, Team Fortress 2."
Hopefully, yeah, no, we'll get that sorted. Hopefully, and big up to Multiplay once again for hosting Team Fortress 2. And obviously, I don't think most of the casters that do other games big up the technical crew, but we should give them a round of applause to the technical crew if you can.
Guys, a little bit of an applause for Multiplayer here, guys. That'd be lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As Multiplayer
Credit
always.
where it's due, Rob and co. But they've been doing a fantastic job with all the video and audio, so it's an excellent job by them. And obviously, I have nothing to add here from
Nothing more to add, guys. VanillaTF2.org is the only one. You can find us there. Myself and Byte, obviously, you can find there.
We will be here at I49, living it large and having our own booth with all the seats and hopefully the projector. So.
At I49, we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. This was Team Fortress 2 for the LAN. Now go and pub and beat me, because I'm going to be playing for it all day tomorrow. It's going to be lovely, guys. Thanks so much for joining us here at the Team Fortress 2 final. Congratulations to Pirate Radio. Thanks to Auto-Tuning. Thanks to the people at Multiplay. And a big props here from myself and Byte for all of the fans out there for joining Team Fortress 2 once again. We hope you have your lovely ride home, like tomorrow, somewhere or anything like that. Let's enjoy a little bit of games first, shall we? Thanks so much for joining, guys. Have a very good evening, and beat me at the pub quiz, please. Thanks so much.
This stay up for the weekend and blame God for looking too old? Can you find all that you stand for has been replaced with mountains of gold? You cannot train yourself to notice, to feel pain and swallow fear. But can you stay up for the weekend till next year? God, I can't do this anymore. Can't do this. God, I can't do this. Can't do this. God, I can't do this. Can't do this. God, I can't do this. Can't do this. God, I can't do this anymore. Can't do this. God, I can't do this. Can't do this. God, I can't do this. Can't do this.
2, 1, 2. One, two. One, two, two. 1, 2.